Labour unions are calling for good faith negotiations in the public sector from the employer as they take the 3% offer by government to their members. The Labour caucus, made up of Cosatu, Fedusa, Saftu and independent unions, wants a 12% wage increase for the workers, including benefits, maintaining that the conditions of public servants have worsened over time.
We've consolidated all our demands, and the demands include the following. We've tabled a 12% salary increase with effect from 1st of April next year. Coupled with that, we've asked for an increase in the medical aid. We've also asked for an increase in the housing allowance to 2,500 Rand. We've asked for the danger allowance and other allowances in the public sector to be revised. And I can confirm that the employers come back and replied as follows. On all the demands, apart from the salary increase, is indicated that unfortunately these demands are unaffordable and they cannot consider these demands.
The Labour caucus unions represent about 1.3 million government workers that will see their 2-year 3% wage agreement in the public sector lapse in April 2025. The South African Policing Union, SABC, says the 2023 agreement has not moved to cushion workers from the economy and the cost of living crisis, saying their members also work in dangerous conditions and should be adequately compensated.
Us as SABC, we know that, the collective 12% that we have agreed on as Labour, it would make up for the losses that the workers have suffered over the years, looking into the implementation of the last leg of the 2018 agreement, and also on the compounding of cash gratuity into a real salary increase, because that has since taken the buying power of the workers down, and also the food basket has been affected. So as an organization, as SABC, we are rejecting that 3% because it doesn't even come closer to the collective demand of the 12% that as Labour we collectively tabled.
Government was taken to court in 2020 accused of reneging on a multi-year agreement and was in 2023 accused of unilaterally implementing a 3% wage increase. Cosatu says the collective bargaining process should be respected, urging government to do right by public sector workers.
We have also learned from what happened in the past. So we are going to make sure, we are going to these negotiations, making sure that we don't leave any area that maybe the employer will in future renegade from what we could have agreed on. And also, we want to, as Labour, we are coming to these negotiations in good faith, and we're expecting the same return from employer that they must negotiate in good faith. So we are very protective of bargaining councils because this is our hard-fought gains.
The workers' demands could impact the 700 billion Rand public sector wage bill and complicate Treasury's fiscal policy. The Labour caucus is pushing to have their demands accommodated in the October 2024 midterm budget policy statement by the Finance Minister. Katlego Logodi, SABC News in Johannesburg.